Do you want a small form factor case that doesn't cost an arm and a leg? Well, the Golden Field N-2S might just be for you. The N-2S is a mini ITX micro ATX enclosure that sports a brushed metal finish and a clean looking design. Inside the case there is room for a single 120mm fan in the rear and a normal size ATX power supply, along with space for two 2.5-inch drives and two 3.5-inch drives. The two 3.5-inch drives could also hold two more 2.5-inch drives if that is what you need. With all that said, people mentioned that with the micro ATX motherboard, there were some clearance problems with the ports on the sides, so just be aware that not every micro ATX motherboard would work in this case. With the GPU, you should be able to fit any that are shorter than 270mm, but there's a little wiggle room depending on the power supply that you're using. The case has minimal I/O ports, simply having a reset button, split audio jacks, a USB 2, and a USB 3 port. One feature that is mentioned a lot on their product page is the toolless design that allows the panels to snap on and off of the case. I actually thought this mechanism was fairly easy to use and did give it a clean look, except for the fact that the pegs used to secure the panels to the actual case are only held on by small dabs of glue. I would have praised this feature if not for that simple fact. The last thing worth mentioning is the thermals of this case. Now, I never get into the deep testing with shorter reviews such as this, but it was clear to me building my first system in here that thermals were already going to be an issue. I put in a Ryzen 5 3600 to give it a test, and I already saw temperatures creeping up to what I normally wouldn't allow. So keep in mind when building in this case that you're either going to have to run a lower wattage system or you're going to have a more robust cooling solution. This case was not designed with thermals in mind. So with all that said, would I recommend the Golden Field N-2S? I would probably say no, I would not recommend this case. If it is what you're looking for and you need something for maybe a home theater PC or something to fit into your entertainment center, the classy look might be going for you. But if you're building this to have an actual computer built in it that you're going to game on or use for work or something of that nature, I would imagine that a better case built for actual productivity might be what you're looking for. So overall, maybe skip this one over, but if it's what you're looking for, then it's what you're looking for. If you found what you were looking for or liked the video, go ahead and hit that like button. If you thought this was a waste of 2.5 minutes of your time, hit that dislike button. But without further ado, have a good day, guys.